Today we got an exciting fight. We're going to be watching the world famous Alex Pereira, his sister, having her second fight in karate combat. Her first one, if you missed it, she won with that devastating left hook that the Pereiras apparently have. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what she does in this fight because she's a potential superstar in the making for karate combat and just an exciting style. Like, look at those punches. Those are great, crisp shots. Something that we want to keep our eye out for is if she has any notable similarities to her brother in terms of her striking. One of the big things I'm seeing right now is this great distance control, where you very rarely will see Alex Pereira blocking punches with his arms. He chooses to either do head movement or step backwards. And you can see his sister sort of doing the same thing. She has the massive height advantage, so she's staying at a good range for herself, bad range for Torres. And then when she wants to step back, she does it so calmly, the same way that Pereira does. Minimal effort on the defense. That was a nice counter cross there. There goes the attack. When she starts launching those hands, it is dangerous. And if you happen to miss the news this week about her, there was some interesting stuff, a little bit of criticism towards her brother because she said, I'm still working delivering Amazon packages. And a lot of people are saying like, what's up, Alex? Why is your sister having to work when you're so rich and famous? I don't look at it that way. I think he's in his corner. He's helping her train. I mean, he's a good brother. Not everybody just wants to hand off money to other people, and I don't even know if that's true. Right, all the details, but it seems like he's got his sister's back, and to me, that's all that really matters. Ooh, a little shot there that kind of at least glanced. That was Torres' first, I think, connection. She'll have to do something like put some pressure on. One of the ways that the shorter fighters, really anybody in karate combat, can now utilize this new pit, right? Without the ring ropes, is just get the person up to the edge and drop some body pressure on them so that they have to fall, right? You cannot just lean against the cage or lean against the ring ropes. So if I was in Torres' corner, I'd say try to back her up, try to put some forwards pressure once she runs out of space because in here is not working well for her. Almost caught the kick there. Not full success, but got her hand on it. If she can follow up on that, that's great. Oh, that was a kick right to the shin. When Pereira lets her, there we go, takedown. One knee can only be touching the ground for action to continue. There's the end of the round. One of the interesting things with karate combat is still I'm not going to say the lack of clarity, even though there probably is some still on the rule set, but the judge's lack of clarity over the rule set and how it differs depending on which judge you have. So now you're not supposed to let the fighters get back up. If there's a downed opponent, they have to fight their way back or stall the action. But I still see a lot of the referees not doing that and just letting people stand up. Pereira, Alex, giving his sister some advice. It's very cool that he corners her. And we saw her at the end deliver, I think it was a jab cross hook. Super beautiful. Her technique, I gotta say. Like, it's crisp. Like, she loads her right elbow up on her cross. Now, yes, that leaves her body exposed a little bit, but at the same time, it'll help her deliver more power and allow her to throw across from a tighter range. I like what I'm seeing from her. I'm not sure who the champion is at her weight class. This is a catchweight fight. But I have a feeling she'll be tough for pretty much all the girls in karate combat. A lovely attack there. Again, we're still watching for her left hook. She hasn't let it go, sort of more on the end of combos, but in terms of a counter shot, her brother has that. I'm pretty sure it's something that she probably has as well. Note how she keeps her hands really low. She got countered there, though. That's the problem with the low hands. And stopped. Interesting. It's one of those things that from the ref's point of view, he maybe sees more than us. I'd like to see a replay. And we'll get that in one moment. See what happened. It's like Torres, her footing was off or something. She let her back leg. That was weird. Her back leg came off. It's hard to tell. It seems possibly premature, but I can't tell if those shots were landing or not. There's a big difference between shots going off the guard and shots landing, because that one definitely rocked her hard. But she looks recovered, but she gets hit. Hit again. Okay, all shots are landing. That one grazed. And guys, that was awesome. We got to watch that. Check out some of these sweeps and throws. Some of these are from my amateur career, like this one. You can tell by the quality. Some of them are going to be from my glory fights. Back in the day, in amateur, we were allowed to throw. Whereas in glory here, once I do one, I get a little bit of a warning, but I still do them because I like sweeps and throws so much. And my next course is going to be centered on sweeps and throws. It's going to be called Takedown. And you guys haven't seen my whole throws arsenal because, again, I don't get to execute as much as I want, but I got so much to teach you. And I think sweeps and throws are one of the best ways in the gym to dominate your opponent without actually hurting them. Look at him. He goes down. You just get back up. But one of the advantages of having this ability is you fatigue your opponent. Every time they fall, they have to get up. Whereas you take a nice break. And the impact of hitting the ground, depending on the style of sweep you use, can be very damaging. This one with Lerdsila here, this is easy. Right? No impact for him. This one, again, no impact. But sometimes people hit the ground and they get a big thud. Like that one there, even though it was more of the bum on the land. It's not fun to get knocked down like that. So there's a wait list down below. Sign up. You're going to get the early bird pricing and the notifications as the course launches, and you can get yourself signed up. Not happening right now, but Takedown is coming very soon.